Hello there, my beautiful internet and you super creatures of the beyond. Willkommen back to Underrail. So, has been brought to my attention that we have missed one one character here. Which I can't see. What the hell? Uh, no. Just a moment, because I'm a little bit lost. Oh. Edward. Okay, I've missed Edward Oldfield. So, Edward Oldfield, alias is non-position professor of super corporation history at the University of Dis. Place of birth Dis, North Underrail, age 52, current resident Dis, North Underrail. Son of David and Amelia Oldfield, reformed biocorp researchers, earned his doctorate degree at the Faculty of History, University of Dis, with the dissertation title Socio-Political Context of the Biocorp Reformation Period, after which he started lecturing biocorp history at the University of Dis. So quite an academic character. During the 2-year hiatus followed the dissolution of the reformed biocorp, he focused his work on a history of the other super corporations, primarily New Frontier Technology (NFT). After the hiatus, he resumed lecturing at the renamed Department of History on the subject of super corporation history, which he continues lecturing to this day. He's currently leading the expedition of Blacks on the Black Sea, most likely related to the research NFT. So they are called New Frontier Technologies. So interesting. They need a history to catch up with everything related to how the super corporations managed life in the underrail. Um, I have researched a little bit about the juice. There's nothing else we can use it for, aside from the ending of the game, but that's a different story. So let's just go to. Oh, and there was. I didn't know that, but there is another rift at the compound where we were with those in the last episode, the one where we accept in the dark territory. And I freaking didn't see it. I was there next to it. Yeah, but the in my defense, the graphics were quite narrowed down. I think I'm just gonna leave all of this stuff that's getting in the way. Or maybe this one I'll keep and try to sell it. Where is it? Where is it? 2000. Yeah, that one. Anything else of value? Nah. And we want some more traps, please. Traps, traps, traps. Don't worry, we will get a rift at the... Oh, that's too many. Where we're going, so we shouldn't be... we should have no issues. Whatever, I've taken more than enough. So, let's go to enroll. Actually, we're gonna go explore a bit the dock. Although they said, no, don't do that. Well, we don't play by the rules, do we? We are professional bastards. What did I want to do here? Add... yeah, the husky. don't even know why I keep that on 1. Weird. Okay, let's save. And let's have some fun in the port, shall we? By the docks. See what we get in here. Come on, game. Yeah, you see me. You see me. Temporarily, you see me. Not if I go this way. Hey. Naughty. Oh. See that camera? It's super interesting and slick. Okay, we can't open that. These don't seem to be able to be opened either. I suppose this one is locked. Roll up doors. Huh! Yeah. Unfortunately for us. No lockpicking means no exploration. Yeah, I'll take that. Can we look into these boxes? S'il vous plaît. Oh. It's only one box. No, not lockpicking. What the hell? Game. Go away. These guys are not letting us get nearby this place either. Interesting. Oh, we'll take that. I rather like that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Laborer, ages. Really love the boats. Chief Briggs, you come up to two men having a conversation. They had better be Landelman. Yes, sir. I dig. I understand, sir. It won't happen with these folks. No, I guarantee it. Swear it on my sister's Lily. I already like him. Swearing on someone will not make you sound more convincing, Landelman. Results will. Yes, sir. I understood. Don't worry. These folks will be fine. He falls silent, opting to end his thoughts with a nod. With a freezing, austere expression, the man turns around to go elsewhere and sees you. A mere glance and at him can't but make you feel that this is the type of person who reigns over every bit of land he sets his foot on, no matter how small, insignificant, or someone else's it might be. And he, without a doubt, the person you're looking for today. Who are you? Name's Eros. Why are you here, Eros? I was told you are hiring mercenaries for the expedition. I want to join. He scans you again, this time more intently. Then crosses his arm. As flesh and machine intertwine to the sound of mechanical motion, the chief continues. You have been... What the flesh and machine? You have been told where we would go correctly. The Black Sea is ruthless. It shows no mercy to the untrained and the unprepared, both physically and mentally. I need only the most competent and most resilient people I can find. I need soldiers, to put it quite simply. Otherwise, you are one of us. You are of no use to this expedition. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I was up to the task. The rugged man behind the chief turns his head and observes you for a few moments. You read some kind of uncertainty on his face, uncertainty about you, but you aren't able to gather the reason behind it. You've never seen that man before, but could it be that he's seen you? Oh. Convince me then. Why should I hire you? Oh, we have so many options here. I fought my way to the top, taking the lives of all who stood in before me. One by one they fell until there was no one left to fight. I am Invictus, the champion of the arena. If that is not good enough, then there is no human being which can meet your criterion. I work for the JKK, one of their security operatives, and I have been commended for my achievement by Gunnar Edstrom himself, the owner of JKK and one of the core city oligarchs. I've been sent on some of the most demanding missions that pushed all my skin my skills to the absolute limit. I am the man who gets things done, sir, and I am at your service. I had previously worked for a man called Buck Nimble, an entrepreneur who wanted to establish an alternative railway route between South and North Underrail. I helped the Foundry Guard halt the invasion of aggressive creatures coming from their mine, or better yet, I did it all pretty much on my own. And the largest of the creatures, the beast, is now an empty shell after I flushed its life out with some hot liquid metal. Oh, we're kind of overusing that excuse, aren't we? To be hired. I've single-handedly dealt with a group of free drones who have hijacked a protectorate train headed for rail crossing. Hopefully, I will be joining under a protectorate forces soon, but in the meantime, I've got other things that need my attention. I've killed the Ironhead's boss by the name of Balor alone by walking into his base near Foundry and, well, doing what I do best. And persuade, look, Chief, this is a Southerner you're talking to. My whole life I've been doing the thing you people only do occasionally and only when someone pays you. If I had to go alone to Mutant Central just to get some striking drill rotors circuit abroad, imagine what I gotta endure far more serious things. You want a soldier? Hi, I'm Eros. Nice to meet you. I like this response. Mutant Central. What kind of a language is that? Excuse me, but he probably means old junkyard, eh? Right? What is this old junkyard? Well, sir, it's an old part of junkyard. You know, sir, junkyard, the settlement where the United States Embassy located. This old junkyard is full of horrible mutant beings, all twisted and disgusting, and very hostile. So, if this man here went to this place for some stupid crap, pardon my expression, sir, and he's pretty dominating hardcore. Thank you, Lenderman. That will be good enough. If only you could see it, sir, he frowns. The abominations that live there, yeah. Your run-for-the-mill muties ain't nothing compared to some of the more repugnant creatures. Like, I've recently heard a story about the pipe-working two-headed mutant. That would be enough, Lenderman. He looks at you for a second, then he nods a few times. Yes, I have yet to actually see you in action, but for now I am satisfied with what you. He glances at behind him, and Lendelman had told me for now. All right, Eros, listen up. We, Aegis Incorporated, have been employed to protect a team of scientists from the University of Dis undertaking the expedition to the Black Sea, or as it's known by the locals, the Helgat. The sea lies in a vast unexplored cavern where a technologically advanced community existed until about two and a half or 3 centuries ago. Whoa, that's kind of old. Interesting. Don't interrupt. After this community was no more, nature reclaimed the sea. The resulting closed ecosystem has produced a large number of unique and aggressive species which, in tandem with pirates and other inhabitants who have settled in various parts of the region, currently pose the largest threat to the expedition staff. In addition to that, remnants of the community defense system could still be online, which adds another layer of danger we have to account for. This is just a brief summary. You will receive the full briefing should you choose to join the expedition, in which case there are options regarding your duties as sec trooper. Either you will be assigned to basic camp security or an escort team or a recovery team. Given your experience, the last two options are more probable, but that I will have to decide once we return to the camp. And I wonder why so few people here so long, as you have been at the Black Sea already. I didn't get the impression that there was a camp already. We had set up our camp 2 weeks ago. We've returned here for supplies and additional stuff. Intelligence. Additional stuff sounds more like replacement stuff. You mean were killed and you needed more, and it's not the pirates because you must prepare for those. No, it's something no unexpected, and now you're in trouble. If I'm going to go onto this expedition, I'd like to know more what's going on. Is it really additional stuff, or have you experienced more casualties that had you anticipated, sir? I'm putting my life in the line. I think I have the right to know. Well, I'm gonna go with the first one. Takes a step closer and puts his substitute arm on your shoulder. So he's missing the arm. He's a cyborg. The lifeless hand squeezes you gently in relative terms before the chief brings the face closer to yours. Don't repeat this mistake. Your nerves are now screaming for mercy, but the powerful hand squeezes them lifeless. For a moment, every part of your body but your shoulder had been expelled from your mind's domain, as you feel nothing other than this acute pain. Thankfully, the chief releases his grip after a few seconds, because the consequences will disappear. He then takes a step back. You have the absolute right to know what will be getting yourself into, but I will not tolerate this kind of behavior again. Oh. It is true, we have suffered casualties. We talked kind of cocky in front of him, in front of his men, with him. We have lost a few soldiers to the pirates. We have lost a few good soldiers to the pirates and wildlife. There are the risks. That are the risks of this job. Some of the workers, southerners, have become unsettled, panic-stricken, or have suffered illnesses and wanted to abandon the expedition. Some of our own staff got sick as well. All of these are relatively minor setbacks, but enough to slow us down and to force an early trip to Core City than we had planned. However, we will not allow any of that to affect our missions too negatively. We are almost finished in Core City and will soon resume with our mission. Let us discuss payment. Your payment will largely depend on the task you will be performing. Guard duty payment ranges from 50 to 100 cannons per day. The average is around 7 per hour. Escort and recovery duties are paid double and triple that, depending on a range of factors. What do you mean by escort and recovery? Escort teams escort scientific personnel to certain location and protect them while they are performing their work. The recovery teams work independently, operating in areas unsafe from scientific personnel, like abandoned facilities and other establishments, with the task of recovering items of interest, technological equipment, armament, personal items, various samples, etc. Or, as I like to call these recovery teams, scavenger teams. Yeah. He glances at Landelon, be quiet. Therefore, he glances again at Landelon before fixating on you. The exact payment depends on the area of operation and danger involves. Superior performance might also induce considerable bonuses to previously mentioned figures. What are you actually looking for there? You will receive the relevant information in due time. Right now, you and I have other things to discuss first. What can you tell me about this community? Who are they? What happened to them? We will receive all the relevant. Yeah. Will I be able to return to Core City before the expedition is over? If necessary. Most of your duties should not require any trips outside of the Black Sea, however. Okay. I think I need to think about it for a moment. Very well, don't take too long. We won't be waiting for you waiting for anyone, okay. Kind of, oh, that was a ski jet, that was cool. Let me reload, I want to try a different option. in this conversation. Ah, we need to do this all over again. Well, whatever. Hack, hack, hack. Thank you. Thank you. Let's save over here. And now let's just talk to these guys. So, pam, 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 pam. Name zeros, pam, pam. Pam, pam. And I want to select the option that I am the champion, the Invictus. Invictus, don't you watch the arena now? I don't follow Southern broadcast, especially not when Invictus Phantom? It's you? It's really you? I thought you looked bloody familiar. But you look so damn different in person. Yeah, this is so freaking hardcore, man. Landelman, what are you on about? You don't understand, sir. This man here defeated the greatest gladiator in history of the arena, Carnifex, the man who ate gladiators for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and perhaps another dinner, if he had some more room left. And the match between the two of them, it was, I remember when Carnifex showed up. Get to the point, Landelman. Sir, you've got yourself a death machine here. The best, the most hardcore. Them pipe workers in Hell's Gut ain't gonna know what zoned them out when. I've heard enough, Landelman. Well, are you convinced? Okay. Alright. Eros, listen up. We're not gonna interrupt. After the committee was no more, I didn't get the impression that we're gonna do that. Let's just discuss payment. Pam pam pam. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay. Oh yes, we're almost done loading the medical supplies, sir. We've got, I think, he looks at his mobile computer. Yeah, frozen meat and power cell crates. And yes, most of the electronic equipment Marcus requested still remains to be loaded. And that's it. Yep. I'd say we'll be ready in half an hour or so, sir. Because we chose to be prepared. Very good, very good. He nods a few times. This is the fastest than I thought. This is faster than I thought. Very good. You heard it. If you have anything else to do before you set sail, now it is the time. Do not be late. I won't. I'll be here with you once I'm done finished with a few things. Can we talk a little bit more? Well, no. I'm ready, sir. Very well. You will be directed to your boat soon, Eros. I have other things to attend to in the meantime. Begin the expedition. We're going on an expedition. Oh, look at this beauty. And oh la la. At last you step onto the dry land, but your eyes see little of it. I've been enthralled by the cavernous firmament dooming over you. Your gaze upon the stalactic constellations decorated with dangling roots, gleaming crystals, and numerous bat colonies. These stalactites unmistakably institute their arbitration over the sea and the land below them. For death from above, while pretty much omnipresent and subterranean life, has a significantly more acute, supreme, and inescapably terrifying presence here than anywhere else you've ever been before. This realization pierces your mentality, not unlike one of those spellothemic spears could physically. Life underground comes with a plethora of phobias, but this vast place evokes a unique, crushing, creeping, choking feeling of smallness and utter insignificance in the grand scheme of things. And it is only being exacerbated by the many sounds violently colliding in the open space, those of air currents, restless waters, and wild yet unseen life, all all the while reverberating deeply and rhythmically as though all of them are combining into one singular heartbeat of the caverns itself. Somewhere out there in the far distance, you can almost hear the faint but distinct sounds of the drums and horns, the prime instruments of the undertrue underture, to the expeditionary play whose next act has just begun. A voice grounds you, Lendelman. Ah, welcome to Hell's Gut. Hope you brought some light clothes, Eros, because it's dominating hot in here. He collects the sweat from his forehead while handkerchiefing and squeezing it to the side. Yeah. Chief Briggs returns to the two of you after ending the conversation with the other man. Lendelman, after the laborers have unloaded everything from the boats, show them their tents and make sure Marcus receives the equipment requested as soon as possible. Medical tent as well. Yes, sir. As you command. As for you, Eros, your tent the tent where you will be sleeping is just ahead. The first one on the left, opposite to the kitchen. Unpack your things and meet the Professor Oldfield's tent as soon as you've done so. It's a small tent just past yours. Also on the left side. Yes, sir. He nods and returns to Landelman. And if you see Yahota, tell her, Yahota, tell her to meet me in my tent about 20 or so minutes. I want her full report on what has been happening in my absence. Yes, sir. I will, sir. That is all. Carry on with your tasks. Now, little piece of advice. Let's save here expeditions. If you're into pickpocketing, start pickpocketing around the camp. It's gonna be interesting. And it's also another way to interact with the main quest. Now we have a ton of beautiful jet skis over here. We can't take any of them because we're gonna get killed if we try to. Haven't seen you before. Yeah. Nobody has seen me before. Laborer. Man, this place is big, ain't it? Feels strange having this much room above your head. So, usually in games, pickpocketing is kind of stupid, because you're just collecting trash from their pockets. But in this game, pickpocketing plays a very interesting role because it's also an indirect way to not kill anyone, but it's also an interesting way to kind of see what kind of person you're talking to and what they have in their inventory might prove that they might have good or bad intentions. Just as a heads up. Only drink purified waters. Understood. Now, obviously, we cannot return to the shore just yet, but as you can see, if we're gonna take a jet ski, we're gonna be able to move about. Now, first of all, we notice here there are some cabins and researchers. What's up, Piper? Actually, let's see if we can interact with this device. Appears to be a 3D printer of some kind. As you can see, this is quite a unique design in their architecture. Their ornaments outside are very specific. So it definitely feels like an entire area. A little bit like Atlantis. But spoiler alert, this is not Atlantis. The tent feels cold and strong. Sickening odor permanent to the air. Saint Candle Maverick. Then we have this not Saint. something. Colby Royal ST. Supreme Tolerant, I don't know. And Lexine Drummond. Probably a name in the military. Oh, a sofa. Must have been comfortable in its prime. It does look comfortable, doesn't it? Look at this architecture. Chair. The padding on the chair is still soft. Amazing. It's wobbly. Cabinet. It's old age, but still good condition. It's empty though. Isn't this interesting? Research. Hello. Instruments. It reads NFT. It's filled with plates, pitches, and other tableware, all beautifully crafted. The site reads NFT. There is a small note on it as well that reads "Don't touch fragile items inside." There is this. No, there are bullet or possibly shrapnel holes on its side. Inside, you see some broken equipment. Oh, look at this statue. A strange broken statue. So, take it easy, explore slowly. There's a bunch of stuff to go through. Are you one of the new sec troopers? Perhaps. Power conductor. It's a flux controller made with style. Oh. It's a highly ornamented power generated that appears to be made out of some unusual kind of stone. So this is basically the same kind of technology that we find in the Biocorp territory in Underrail, but it has been ornamented differently. So this is Hell's God, huh? Don't look too bad to me. There's lots of bats flying high above us and lots of bat crap. Indeed. So yeah, let's explore a bit to the right here. Also, we should keep in mind to identify where the... Well, I have 7 minutes. Maybe we will see the rift. Not sure exactly where the rift is. A statue. This ravaged statue stands firm and proud despite the damage it has suffered. Looks like a snake with a body. Looks really interesting. Can you see the flame? The creature is depicted as probably just a figment of somebody's imagination, probably. The flame gives off no warmth. In fact, it appears to be very convincing hologram. Most of the damage has been done to the right side of the statue body, caused primarily by high caliber rounds and plasma shots, whereas everything else produced but mere dent and scratches. Oh. Come on, vanish. Okay. Have the auto turret, bullets. Oh, we can take stuff from here? Well, why not? Fusion cell. Nobody's here to watch us. Oh, those statues again. This looks like a cannon or something like that. A weapon, definitely. So this civilization was powerful. You can see the Nautilus shells. Quite yeah, definitely some sort of a cannon. Really epic though. They really took on to that aquatic lifestyle, I suppose. Now, going to the north. A statue. It's exceptionally well preserved statue and of a completely naked woman. Ooh. What a pipe worker, actually. Dusty screen. It displays nothing. Tap it. Punch it. It's rather sturdy considering its appearance and age. Your violence, however, does nothing useful. Swipe across it. Nothing happens. We won't enter distant just yet. There will be time for that. Now where the hell was that thing? Doctor Who? Savage. Is it here though? Footlockers. More bullets and stuff. We have some vendors here, so don't worry. Where the hell was it? Kitchen? I think this is our tent. Oh no, this is our sleeping spot. Maybe it's here. Let's go up the ladder. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. There's a bed here. There we go. Let's attune to it. And now we can go back whenever you need to. Yahota. Looks really beautiful, doesn't it? I don't know, these guys are masterpieces, master art workers, in my opinion. So you're the new guy, hmm? We'll see. She has a really interesting cloak. Or hood. I'm just gonna leave that open, it's quite difficult to close and open. So let's see what else we have around here. We have our footlocker if we need to put anything inside of it. We also get some garbage in it. Neat. I call it garbage, it's not garbage, but that's what I say when I see things that are not for us. Locked. Let's get these bullets. Hop. Dead crab. There's a bullet-sized hole located almost perfectly between the crab's eyes. Aegis, sex chef. He greets you with a rock-solid expression. Today, on the menu, grilled crab mushroom salad. Sounds delicious. Barter. He does not actually have the hopper steak. Interesting. Well, there's no hoppers here, I suppose. But that's not an issue for us. I think we should also talk to the Landlman first. So this small island has 4 sections. Nothing too crazy. But where is Landlman? Oh, he's not here. My mistake. Anyway, so what else do we have? A vending machine seems to be out of order. Oh, that's so sad. Why do they always put it out of order? We're gonna talk to the chief a bit later. Let's talk to this guy. To Marcus? Ah, Lendelman is here. Okay. So, can't talk to you. Hardcore busy. Marcus, hello. You've got to inspect some equipment. So how about catching me a bit later? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Laborer. Haven't seen so many northerners in one place since my gig at the junkyard embassy. Hmm. Surgeon. Can we talk to him? Hey. Oh, why am I clicking outside? The poor sword was attacked by 2 sea serpents at the same time while riding a ski jet. Ouch. Does seem painful. Dr. Savage. Oh no, they didn't bring me any cigarettes, damn it. Landelman. We're gonna interact more with them, we're just finding out where they are at the moment. Coffee maker. Can I don't know if I can click it, let's see. Food. Can increase movement points by 5, also reduce the cost of all psi abilities, but also reduce psi regeneration. Interesting. If you need coffee, there you go. Monitor. So, Jeremy Seeger, University of East, Black Sea, recover NPC data. So, sort by name. Palmer, George, the keeper. George Palmer. Dear Father, right now, as I'm writing this, the Biocorp Navy is clearing. So this is from 1710, 122. Now, from what I understand, this date with 122 is considered 122 years after the original date humanity has entered the Underrail, the underground. That's how I understand it. So we will learn more about dates and stuff like this as we go, but this is just a reference for us to easily understand how it's all sorted out. And it also helps us with the timeline to kind of compose it as we go. So, as I'm writing this, the Biocorp Navy is clearing the Arch Tunnel, which we had collapsed in order to slow down their advance. Sadly, they are doing so with great efficiency. So the Biocorp Navy is attacking them. These guys, George Palmer. Floater mines will buy us more time, but that time will quickly run out. Our gliders are patrolling the island perimeter. Fellow security marine are boarding the carriers. Plasma cannons are being blank charged and aimed at the arch. Servants have been brought to help up to what? Servants? Servants have been brought to help set up all of our static defenses, and Naga missing. Me? I am sitting in my bunker with my dear friend and comrade in arms, Clive Mitchell, and Angus Hell, waiting for the looming battle. I've already written to Julia, and I've written to Mom, and now I'm writing to you, but you are the most difficult to want to write to for a simple reason. I know you will be reading this, yet I still need to type these words because if I don't know if I might ever get another chance. Oh. You are never a man of patience, so I'll keep it brief as possible. What we're doing today is defending our future, just like you, Father. I too have past security missing proud, and I know that if I were able to, you two would be with me in this bunker, blaster in hand and teeth ready to chew through each and every Biocorp soldier's neck it need be. We'd be side by side, one missing. But you are not here. You are not alive anymore. Holy crap. Whoa. No, this went like... Despite 15 years of absence, there is still a way for us to fight together. It's tough. It's through me because I am you. I used to. Whoa! Man, the writing is just so fucking fantastic. I'm just crappy at reading it, but yeah, the text is just difficult for my eyes. Because I am you. I used to think that if it weren't for family pictures, videos, or holograms, I'd forget you, forget how you looked and sounded and behaved. But now I know I need only look in the mirror and I see you every time. Father, the time is nigh. Join me in battle and let us show these wicked fiends missing. Man, that's such a Viking way to go. Yeah, badass. Whew, that chilled me a bit. I've played this, but I've forgotten everything. I can't remember the logs, anything. Because I've played it so many years. Sorry, I've got a lot of work to do right now. So Biocorp was quite savage, it seems. From what I can gather, Biocorp was the biggest corporation of them all, and this one were smaller, but probably powerful as well. But Biocorp was extremely strong. But crazy enough, we don't see anything related to their navy. Like well, maybe the North Underrail has the navy. Who knows? Because the South doesn't. It doesn't have it. Okay, we should talk to. Oh, there's the professor and the chief. Appears. The chief nothing notices you enter. Promising enough. Speak of the devil, our new sect trooper. The older man fixed his glasses before inviting you further in. This is Professor Oldfield. Do come in, Eros. Was it? Come in. I am Edward Oldfield, professor of Super Corporation's history at the University of this. Also the man responsible for this whole expedition. Or so I've been told. A smile peeks through his mustache. The Professor Oldfield, I've heard a lot about you from some of my friends. They say you're very good. They say very good things about the quality of your lectures. Oh, let's go with that. Is that so? Goodness me, I was not aware of that fact. I am so well known down south, believe me. I am delighted to hear that you have friends who have received education at our fine university. He smiles, and that you are having such a positive influence on the South Underrail. Indeed, Professor. He sounds a little bit British. Right then. Forgive me, but we will have to get straight to the point. As Chief Briggs and I had just been discussing you, and we've come to the conclusion that a person with your experience and skill set would be best assigned to one of our recovery teams. Ooh, we want that. He removes his glasses and proceeds to wipe them clean. For this, you will also have to thank Mr. Lendelman for backing your story. His extensive insight into many of the happenings south of Core City is one of the reasons why we've hired the man in the first place. Isn't that right, Chief? Yes, Professor, you are correct. Even though he has proven to be one of the most difficult men I have had the misfortune to work with. Oh, the man is just free spirited. He is something else, Professor, certainly. He looks at you, but let's us not keep Eros idle. Yes, therefore, we feel you'd produce far better results in the field rather than, say, by being assigned to mere guard duty. He inspects you, just wipes lenses. Satisfied with the results, he puts his glasses back on. What do you say? I have no objection, Professor. Sounds right to me, but if I'm not going to be to searching derelict facilities, I'm going to need to learn a bit more about them and their previous owners. Most certainly. You will receive all the information you need in due time. In fact, your first mission might just be around the corner, for while Chief Briggs has been away, we've made a breakthrough discovery. We've been stuck in the mud for far too long, but goodness me, this will propel us forward like nothing else we've done here so far. And that is precisely the reason why I've summoned you here so quickly, Richard. That is good news. So Seeger has finally managed to recover some useful data from the NPCs that were recently discovered. Exactly, and it turned out that to be just the thing we were searching for. This is not good news, Richard. This is magnificent news. Magnificent. As soon as Seeger compiles all the data he's collected so far, he will bring it right against a gust of air passes over your shoulder, um, disturbing the top papers that are on the professor's desk. Turn around. Oh, look at this. Yahota. A spindly woman enters the tent, her movement so light you weren't even able to hear her footsteps. What follows her is a sound of shrieking sirens. Yahota? Sir, we've got a large number of vessels approaching the island from multiple directions. Pirates? Negative. Natives. Some of them are approaching straight from the north. Some of them from the west, but it seems the largest part of their forces are trying to go around the east and land at the southeastern beach. There's a lot of them, sir. A lot of freaking savages. I tried contacting you over the comm, but you didn't respond. He inspects the communicator. My battery must have died. After taking a deep breath, the professor interjects. It was only a matter of time, he poses. I reckon there's another way to settle this, Richard. Only through superior firepower, Professor. Yahota, take teams 1, 4, and 5 and fortify the beach. 2 and 3 will control the dock choke, and the rest will defend the camp. If the assault proves too strong, withdraw to the keep and meet up with the Team 7, which will be defending the northern side, and establish interlocking fires with their position. Take arrows with you as well. She scans you from tip to toe. This one? Nice to meet you, Ahota. Where do you find these people? Enough, we have an invading force at our doorstep. Professor, you move to Marcus' tent. It's safer. This one is too close to the shore. Yes, right away. You two, you have your orders. Move out. On the double. Affirmative, sir. She looks at you. You follow me. Okay, let's follow her. Let's save. Now this is gonna be an interesting adventure. It's not called expeditions for nothing. We're gonna have a fun time here. You can already see that the quality of this expansion is just through the roof. I don't know why the game is so dark here, but whatever. Where is she? Oh, we need to talk to her. Get ready, they're coming. So, this first wave is not difficult, it's in fact quite easy. There we go. Sormir Borean Kringsfar. Let's get rid of him. Now what we can do is just set up some traps here and there. Where are they? Oh, there they are. So we shouldn't be too afraid of them. They're melee, most of them. Sormi Baron, or something like that. Well, we can take care of you. Oh, you're easy. You're not gonna do much harm to us, will you? But be careful, they have a lot of movement points, so... Low... Oh yeah, okay, that's a problem. The low efficiency... The low frequency shield is good against them. Oh, and they also speak this weird language. Where are you running? I'm not gonna enable this. I'm just gonna pop you up. There you go. Maybe another one over here. Hop. Oh, that one didn't want to work. Maybe we should turn back a little. Yeah, these guys will take care of the rest. Just don't hit me, please. They have some weird food. Oh, come back. Come back, little one. Yeah. And I'm gonna go invisible for a moment. Okay. Probably they're more in the shadows. Can't see. Oh, you caught me. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Oh, I've taken half damage. Where the hell did I take that damage from? Well, unfortunately for you... Oh, I'm poisoned. Well, we could heal a bit, can't we? No, we can't. Loupeaurie. If they would be French cannibals or savages. Yeah, they also have this sort of pipe blowing stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of them. A lot of them. Fortunately, we have backup. But I should definitely resupply on my... Let's try to throw this, can we? There we go. Easy. Maybe don't throw that like that. You also damaged me, you bastard. Big floats near something. I'm gonna call them floatsmen. Sormir Baron. I floatsmear. That guy is like, yeah! A little bit of German floatsmear. They're writing, I think they're shouting very fast, speaking very fast. I'm still stuck. Let's get rid of you. And let's buy us some time over here. Well, good enough. Maybe heal? Also keep in mind that these guys don't respawn, so if you lose them, it's sayonara forever. You will have less people to fight with. So these battles transcend from one another. I don't know what's happening on this side. I hope nobody died. Why is this auto turret not attacking? Oh crap, I made everyone unhappy with me. Okay, okay. I don't know what I did. I really don't know what I did. But I certainly did affect everyone. And if you're not here, the battle will start without you. And it will... Shoot, I don't have time to put... Maybe we should have prepared the area a bit with some traps ahead of time. It was an explosion, I suppose. Let's get rid of you. And you. And I'm gonna run somewhere here. Yeah, unfortunately we will have to replay it. I don't know what I did. Maybe I accidentally shot one of them with my incendiary thing? He resisted. Lupe Ur. I'll show you some Lupe Ur. Take this. Not good enough. Ah, I think when I threw one of the... what are they called? Grenades, it might have touched one of my guys if they were here. Might want to relocate over here. It's a bit more safer. She is strong. Ah, yeah, and they also have those air gallery, and they also have crossbows. I'm trying to figure out where to position myself. Let's go invisible. Oh, come on, where are you? Oh, good job. I will just wait. Let's not be in a hurry state. Once we see them closing in, I'm just gonna take them down. But I'm gonna try to avoid to use Q on them. Holy moly, don't kill him, please. Now that is a problem, isn't it? Let's get rid of you. What? Shoot me. Oh, this guy is not gonna survive for very long. Turret, help him. Okay, good job, turret. Holy moly. She's very good with that weapon. Drop him. What are you doing? Out of ammo. Out of ammo! So what's happening? Why are you out of ammo? You bint! Well, we can't use our Q because that's gonna get us in trouble. Yeah, let's try to shoot this one down. We're perfect. I'm gonna enable this. Try not to die. You're dead. Oh, you're not dead. Oh my gosh. Oh, sayonara. I don't know. Just gonna try to shoot from here. I got one more. No? That didn't do much. Ow. Good, good. Well, we lost one man, unfortunately. But apparently I was very, very wrong. It seems we overestimated the simplicity of this battle. The complexity, sorry. There we go, one down. I forgot there were so many. And it is recommended that you do not lose people. But we'll work with what we have. Good. Is that all of them? I don't think so. You bastards. One down. Yeah, so it is recommended to put a lot of traps around here, at least slow them down. But other than that... well, I can't do anything. Where is she? Well, she's now not there anymore. Oh, it's all done? So... what? They're not dead? We could just do something like this and go check this Ayaji's dead body. Try to pick up some of the stuff he has. Clearly you see you can't pick everything up. So these are stupid. Although some of them are interesting. So for example, this one appears to be a shell filled with some sort of balm. Smells nice. Restores 100 points and then additionally 25 points each turn for 2 turns. Unfortunately, this also blurs the vision and numbs the fingers, reducing perception and dexterity by 3 for 10 turns. We do not want that. Increase action points by 25, dodge and evasion by 40, and strength by 4 for 2 turns. Removes any fatigue. After the effect expires, the consumer will be worn out and lose free health each turn for 10 turns. So, not really recommended for us to take it. Because we're not into that. Sormiberan Crossbow. Pretty bad, but interesting that it's here. And they have Heartbreak Poison Bolt. Shoot this bolt from a crossbow, dealing normal damage and afflicting the target with poison that deals 3 damage per turn, each turn for 3 turns. Stacks 5 times. If this poison is allowed to expire naturally, it will then deal a great amount of damage, which increases even more rapidly with each stack. I'm gonna take this. Laser Poison Bolt. Afflicts their damage 8. Deals 8 damage per turn, each turn up to 3 turns, and increasingly all mechanical damage taken by 10%. So very good. Binding Poison Bolt. 7 damage up to 3 turns, reduces perception by 1. Perception isn't that bad. Although I don't particularly like poison in general, but some of these can be very powerful. I'm gonna take this because I'm low on. So as you can see, there's a lot of loot. I'm gonna take this one. And this one isn't bad either. I like their boats. So, and they're also a nice way of getting stuff. So what we do is, like, you can set up a lot of traps ahead of time for the next battle. Now there are some few things to keep in mind. Depending on a lot of things actually. What you want to do from here on, you can avoid all the battles if you want and let them deal with everything, but there are other things as well, such as joining the pirates or doing things on your own. It's interesting. I like the serpent heads, they're so epic. So yeah, place a bunch of stuff like this, and you're gonna have a field day with them being stuck. Now clearly they can avoid some of the damage. Some of the traps, sorry. But if you're sneaky and know where to place them, not saying that I know, but you can kind of look at where they are and hope that your friends don't step on them. So I'm just putting them in places they seem to frequent a lot. Here. Their bodies are a very good landmark of knowing where to set them up. Probably here as well. Anyway, this is less important. You can also set them here, but it's a bit dangerous because your team members can go down there. Did I check most of them? If I don't step into one of my own traps. Oh yeah, and we have the oddities. 4 hollow snake teeth on a string. Nom nom nom. Kind of like their darts. Powerful poisonous things. And you won't even need to go back and resupply. They have so many things to keep you going. One more and I'm done. Perfect. That should hold us enough for a while. So we should save over here somewhere. I'm just gonna go get ready to the... Ah, maybe we should talk to Yahota. Is she still here? Yahota... Oh, they already left? Damn it. Yeah, I shouldn't have left. Whatever. Never mind. Just one little piece of advice. The fights are gonna get intensively harder. Okay, so we'll have to continue from here next time. Let's see what we can do next. Lots to explore, lots to do in this camp as well. And this whole DLC is humongous. It's about half the size of Underrail. Not necessarily in the size of the map, but also in the size of the story as well. Quite amazing. Okay, hardcore save, and catch you all guys next time. Stay awesome, and bye 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 bye.